What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Thai Life channel. Today we're going to be talking about if you were starting out as a nail technician in 2023, what do you need to do and how you're going to prepare yourself for this career. And at the same time, I'm going to show you how to do a beautiful coffin shape using square curved tips and some color acrylic, ending with some heart design on this client's, y'all. As you all know, my name is Min, and all I talk about is nails and teach y'all the way to grow in this industry, and of course make some funny videos at the same time relating to the nails. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so, and if you already have subscribed, welcome back to the channel. So of course, as you all know, I like to start out with the cuticle cutting. As a nail tech, there are options where you can decide if you want to cut the cuticles or not before you start a set. If you talk to a lot of nail techs out there, they always say that is always included in their set. But if you don't have a client that doesn't have any type of cuticles, then you're fine. You don't have to do that. But hey, it doesn't hurt to clean the cuticles when you're doing a set of nails, because that set is going to look great. And as you all know, if you're starting out as a nail technician, of course you have to pick the right beauty school to go to. While you are in beauty school, my recommendation for you is practice, practice, and really keeping up with the trend and continue to build your craft. Nail is an art. Of course, in the beginning, when you start learning how to do nails, you're going to learn the step by step. But trust me, once you get the hang of the process, you're not going to think about the step one, step two. You're going to think about just way to execute the set. Doesn't matter how you do it, but what matters is that the clients love you and connect with you so you can build your own customer and continue on. Of course, getting your license is probably the hardest thing you're going to go through as a nail tech, but no. That is not the hardest thing. That is the most easiest thing. You just have to spend 2 weeks, 3 weeks study, and really in the state board test, they're going to focus a lot on sanitation, y'all. State board is not going to focus on how you draw a heart, how you do an ombre, how you do a French. They ain't going to care about none of that. They're going to care about if you know the proper way to clean your tools. Do you know the proper way to sanitize a certain items that you're using on the clients? Those are what they're focusing on, right? So now, once you get your license, you're excited. You're happy. You're like thinking to yourself, man, this is going to be the career I'm waiting for. The clients are waiting for me. I got the skills set. And then all of a sudden, reality kicks in. You don't have any clients. Your friends and family came to you a couple of times, but they have to wait until the nail falls off until they come back to you. So where are you going to find the next clients? And now, when you start asking your questions about where you're going to get the next client, that's a depressing question sometimes to ask, because you're probably thinking like, well, I've done this, I've done that. Why is nobody reaching out? So as a nail tech, that's where you have to prepare yourself going into this industry, starting out in this 2023. Why is it hard in 2023 compared to years ago? It's because of inflation, y'all. Things are getting more expensive. If you're starting out as a nail tech wanting to do booth rental, the rents are actually higher now compared to before. If you are starting out as a nail tech, coming into the industry, buying all kind of product stuff for your client, all of those has increased in price. It's hard. You're going to be spending a lot more money than you're actually making money when you're starting out. But the reason why I'm sharing with you all this experience that I went through, so that you can prepare yourself mentally, okay? Of course, anything in life, when you have a license, you expect that pay. When a person graduates from college, they thinking they have to get paid with a college degree, but that's not necessarily true, because they don't have the experience where they're gonna meet the pay. Same thing with the nail industry. You can have a license, you can practice all your skills, but if you don't have the clients to serve and to pay you, where are you gonna continue this career? And that's hard. So there's several things that you can do in 2023 as a nail tech starting out. And what you need to do is you need to focus on social media growth. Get yourself out there. This industry is saturated. Everybody does nail. I can stand in line with 100 people and I guarantee you there's 10 people doing nails in the industry. Okay? So you have to make yourself stand out. And you probably hear me say that pretty frequently in my previous videos. But what I'm trying to tell you is you got to take action. Speak is just talk. You got to walk. You know what I mean? You got to make time to expose yourself. Okay? It doesn't take that much time to really expose yourself. You just have to do it. But you have to do it consistently. So get with the social media, you know. Every single day, I try to post something on Instagram. I try to post something on YouTube. I try to post something on TikTok, even on Facebook. Any chance that I can get exposed, I'm going to expose myself. Even if I feel like this content that I'm posting is not good, but I just know that somebody is watching. So if you really look at that perspective, you're going to keep pushing yourself. Okay? So once you get yourself exposed, you have to ask yourself, are you comfortable working at home or are you comfortable working at a salon? But let me break it down to difference for you. Well, if you work from home, of course, there's a lot of pros to that. You don't have to get ready for work. You don't have to drive. You just have the clients come to your house. It's great, right? But just to let you know, working from home, you still have to do things properly with the law. Let me break it down to you. Do you want your work to be valuable? What is that supposed to mean? Well, do you want to work and nobody knows that you work? Or do you want to work and people know you work? So meaning you have to know how to file your tax to the IRS, y'all. I see a lot of people working from home thinking, oh, I only take cash. That's great. But if you decided to buy a house, take out a big loan for a business, you're limited. You have to do it the right way if you're going to do it at home. Have a credit card transaction system. Go down to the county, get yourself an EIN number or get yourself a self-employed business. Okay? The best part about working in the salon is that the owner, which is going to be your boss, they handle all the paperwork in terms of filing tax for you. And because of that, it's so much easier for you in terms of handling the tax. However, now here is where the hard part about working in the salon. If you're the type of nail tech who don't get along with people when you're working with people, then you won't be able to work in the salon. But the best part about working in the salon is, yes, you will see the bad and the good of the industry, but that's when you learn as a nail tech growing into the industry. I know as a nail tech starting out, we always want the perfect days, you know, the awesome clients, you know, the good pay, the good environment, good places where clients can come and feel good. We all want that. But the reality of life is sometimes it's not like that. And you just have to make it work with what you can. But I can tell you one thing though. Starting out as a nail technician is going to be the hardest challenge is finding customers. I don't care if you are the best at drawing a SpongeBob. I don't care if you're the best at doing a French, putting rhinestone on, but if you got no customers, all of that goes to waste. So you have to have customers. So now let me break it down to you and speed this up. Starting out as a nail tech, I do recommend you working at a salon because the salon's going to bring in foot traffic for you. And when there's foot traffic for you, it means you have a chance to learn and experience in the nail industry. You can work from home, maybe in the long run, because when you're starting out, where are you going to find clients to really bring all those clients from home? Like, do you want to just make $500 a month? Or do you want to make $5,000 a month? You know what I mean? But to make $5,000 a month, you have to generate at least 100 service a day. A month, I'm sorry. You have to generate 100 service within a month, y'all. That's a lot of services. And that's including pedicure, manicure, full set. That's a lot of clients you have to obtain for that month to make it into a year where you want to make around $60,000 a year, right? So that's just me putting in perspective for you when it comes to this industry. And I hope as I'm telling you this, you're watching the video and you're learning how I'm applying acrylic. Because if you don't know how to apply acrylic or shaping, I have a lot of videos from my previous posting. You can go back and look at those videos, and it's going to share with you how to do all of that. But I just want to really break that down to y'all. To really y'all to think about, like, clientele is the most important thing in this industry. You know, you see so many social media out there lying. Oh, I am 2 months booked in advance. I mean, that's possible. But what is the amount of nail tech who are booked 2 months in advance? 1%, y'all. 1% of that 100%. There's only 1% of those nail tech who are booked months out. What about the 99% out there who are still working for under a boss, working from home, struggling and trying to make it, and raising a family and setting goals at the same time? There's a lot out there. So build your client through working at a salon, y'all. Okay? Let's just be real for a minute. Okay? But let me also paint the plans for you, how you can even work from home. It's not impossible. It's possible, but it takes time to work from home. You have to, if you talk to any nail tech out there, I don't care how long they've been doing it, if they tell you they work from home, ask them, have you ever worked at a salon? And I can guarantee you 100% they're going to say yes. Because I never seen a nail tech who start out with brand new license and you work from home and you are constantly busy making the big buck. No, that's rare. Because where are you going to get the client? That's just the reality of this industry, y'all. So I just want to paint that picture for y'all so that y'all don't have this imagination starting out as a nail tech, getting your license, practicing enough in school and thinking, I'm the baddest bitch in this earth when it comes to doing nails, and you got no client. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't want you to get there. So back to that. You got your license. Now you are going to go in and work at a salon. Build your clients, y'all. You're going to learn a lot. There's a lot of nail tech out there are very good at certain type of skill set in the nail industry. You can learn a lot out there, okay? Now, you get a lot of people telling you, oh, working at the salon is miserable. You have to wait out there. They don't pay you good enough, you know, and they pay commission. And if you out there, you are waiting all day with no client, you don't get paid. Yes, that's true if you're getting paid commission. But let me break it down to y'all about the pay. Okay, now we get into the pay. So this is going to help you starting out as a nail tech in 2023 right here. If y'all enjoying this conversation that we're having so far, give me a thumbs up right now. Share this video, subscribe to the channel, and let's continue on. Okay? And also remember, anything that I use on my video, there is a link in the description with all the product line and everything. So here's back to the pay. When you're starting out as a nail technician, there are 3 ways you can get paid. Number 1, you got to be your own boss to keep 100%. I said that, right? You got to be your own boss. You got to be an individual nail tech. And that is the number 1 reason why you get a lot of nail tech wanting to booth rent, wanting to work from home, because they do not want to split that service with anybody else. That's 1. Before I tell you the pros and cons to all of them, I'm going to break down to 3. Number 2, commission. You go to a salon, you work, and you get paid by the service. The owner takes a percentage of the service. You keep a percentage. And usually it's 60-40. You as a nail tech keep 60%, the owner keep 40. And they will take care of their tax for you, and their tip, you get to keep 100% on your tips. The third way that they will pay you starting out as a nail technician, hourly. They will pay you by the hour. So it doesn't matter if you're busy within the hours or not. You're still getting paid by the hours. Okay? But could it be a lot of pay for the hour? Maybe minimum wage. You maybe getting only to pay a minimum wage for an expensive service. So now you understand the three concept of payment that you will get, how you get paid as a nail technician. Let me break it down, use the pros and cons for all of it. Of course, we always want to keep that 100% of our service. We all do. I do. But it takes time for you to get there. In the beginning, yeah, you can start out as booth rental. You rent a station around $700 a month. You probably make around $1,200 because expense goes to like all of that, right? So you only take home that much or so. If you have a lot of clients. But you have to worry about your own tax. You have to worry about credit card payment. You know, you are your own business. So you kind of have to worry about a lot of things, right? It's great to get there, but it takes time to get there because you have to have money to own a shop. You have to have money to have booth rent. You have to have experience. You have to have clientele, a lot of clientele for you to booth rent, right? So now, that's the number one. Commission. Commission is good in a certain way. For example, the more clients you do, the more percentage you get, right? So meaning you can give yourself a raise every single week if you hustle. And that's also the problem I see in the salon is because now if the more service you do, the more pay you get in commission. That's why you see a lot of salons get into fight with each other. That's why you see a lot of nail tech fighting over the customer because of that commission concept. But that is not the bad part of commission. The good part of commission is that you can get paid as much as you want the more you work. The bad part is that even if you don't have any client, you still have to be out at the salon waiting for the client. There will be days where you just do one client. There will be days where you do 0 clients. For real. I'm not even lying to y'all about this, okay? Because I work in commission for at least 15 plus years of my life, y'all. I understand how this commission works. But it benefits a lot of Asian people out there. That's why you see a lot of salons, they're willing to work. Because if you as the owner, okay, and you have a way to bring in the traffic, hell yeah, I take commission. Because you as a nail tech, you don't have to worry about no goddamn thing. You just have to show up and work. You don't even have to buy supply. You don't have to worry about no tax. You don't even have to worry about anything besides just bringing your spirit, your soul, and your skill set to work and produce on the service. The owner will provide every single thing for you. And that is why people love this commission concept. Okay? You can get paid a lot and you don't have to worry about one goddamn thing. Okay? So now, last but not least, is the wage. This concept works good for new beginners nail tech because there are a lot of nail tech out there, they just want to get paid. Like, fuck. If I know I'm not getting paid by me being out in this plaza, I don't want it. That's the concept, right? So some of these nail tech coming in, like Supercut. Supercut will hire your ass regardless as long as you have a license. And they will pay you minimum wage. Maybe a little bit more. $1 more than minimum wage, right? But here's where Supercut benefits and you don't as a stylist or a technician. If I was going to pay you hourly, let's say I pay you $14 an hour, okay? And the set that you are doing right now, I'm charging that set $90. And that set, you're able to knock that set out in an hour and 30 minutes, right? So an hour, you get $15. 30 more minutes. So you end up making only around $24, y'all. You only make $24 in an hour and a half. And the owner, the manager, whoever's owning that salon, keeps the rest of that service money. So do the math. You think wage benefits you? No, it doesn't. It benefits the owner. Because if that owner have a way to bring in the foot traffic, then you're screwed. Because now you're working like a dog and you're making the money and you're getting paid very low as an artist. We don't call you nail tech. We call you artists. You see what I'm saying? So now, are you guys with me? Let me know if you guys with me. Give me a thumbs up if you guys are with me right now. So now, you as a nail tech get to decide what kind of pay system you want to be in. You want to be your own boss where you get keep 100% with more responsibility? Or you want to get paid commission where you get paid by as many service as you do, 60% for each service? Or you want to get paid wage? So those are the things you have to think about and decide that fits your lifestyle when you guys are starting out as a nail technician. I wish somebody would told me this when I was starting out. For the love of God, I only knew about commission. I did not know about wage. I didn't know nothing about tax. I did not know. There was so much thing that I did not know, y'all. And I wish somebody would tell me. And this is why I am here today telling you. So what's next? You understand the pay. You pick a salon. And let me share with you something. In the salon industry, it's not as pretty as you think as from a customer perspective. If you as a customer walking in a salon, you only see the beauty of the salon and the workers, and that's it. When you as a nail tech working in a salon system, couple of advice I would like to share with you. Do not ever compare yourself with any nail technician. Embrace their talent, embrace the negativity, and make it your own. Okay? The moment you get involved in conflicts with other nail techs over client, process, who's better than who, you're literally going to burn yourself and you're going to burn bridges. And I don't want you to do that. There's going to be some bad salons you're going to work at. I'm not saying every salon is good. You just got to pick where you want to land. Okay? Learn from every salon you go to. If they're really bad, learn why they're bad. If they're really good, learn why they're good. So that once of these days, when you have your own space, you have your own gig, you can do it the right way. And that is how I started, my friend. That is how I started out being a nail tech. I've learned so many. And what's crazy is that growing up, most of my family members have salons, so I really never worked outside of my family. But the thing about my family members who own salons, that they have very old school practice. And yes, there are some flaws that I did pick up. But because of that, I'm able to learn it. And when I had my full service salon, I didn't have none of those flaws. If anything, every single client was happy coming into my salon because I know exactly how to treat my client. And that has led me to talk about customer service. So now that you understand, after you get out of school, license, pick a salon, however you want to work, how you want to get paid, customer service, y'all. I know the fact that a lot of people who gets into the nail industry get beat up by the customers. And when I say beat up, I'm not talking about physically getting a black eye or getting your tooth knocked out. When I say beat up, is that every single day as a nail technician, you are be sitting in front of that client for an hour to 2 hours. Every single day, different type of clients, different type of personality, different types of attitude, different types of standards of clients that you have to deal with. And that can be very hard, my friend. That can be over draining you, because if you have the good clients who makes you happy, your job is great, and it only takes one bad apple to really ruin that taste in your mouth. But how do you overcome that? Well, I have a lot of bad experience with clients too, because I was a beginner at one point. But you know the best thing about this nail industry is that there's gonna be clients for every single nail tech out there. Did you know that the amount of people who get the nails done is only a small percentage compared to the world's, property? So think about that, y'all. There's so many amount of people who's getting the nails done. So that means there's still more people who wants to get their nails done. So there's going to be clients for you. You are going to have your days, but it's going to take hard work. It's going to take a lot of work to get that clientele. It's going to take you maybe a year, 2 years, 3 years, even 5 years, But if you don't give yourself enough time, high chance you're not going to make it in this career. But if you're able to grind this career out 5 years plus, you got it going on. Okay? Last but not least, it's really, you got to enjoy the ride, y'all. You got to enjoy the journey that you're going through. You're going to have your beginning phase. You guys going to have your experience phase. You guys going to have your veterans phase. All of that is going to be collected. And it's going to lead you somewhere. It will lead you to a new house, a new venture, a new city, a new business. Just think about that, right? I'm just trying to build this picture in your head, how far this career can take you, but how hard of a working person you have to be. It doesn't come easy. Nothing's easy, y'all. You can work a 9-to-5 job and they tell you what to do and they always push you down. Or you can be the artist that every day you go in and you just make that one client happier than yesterday. You know what I mean? That's a lot of passion, right? Like whatever I'm sharing with you is so much passion, y'all. And as I'm talking, I hope you guys are enjoying this tutorial videos. I hope you guys are learning how to flush down the cuticles. This set right here, it was done by all color acrylic. So simple, white and nude. How pretty is that, right? But even to today, y'all, 20 years into the industry, I'm still seeking for more clientele. Okay? If anything you guys take from this videos, take one last thing right here. Be humble as a nail tech. Be kind. Be thoughtful. Be creative. Be you that you want to be treated. Don't be crazy, y'all. You know how many times I go on social media and I see nail tech putting all these rules. I mean, I look at their profile and all I see is rules. No this, no that, no refunds, no change. I mean, there's so... Do you not forget the days when you didn't have any clients? Did you not forget the time when you were starting out and all these clients who have helped you and get where you at today? That's what I mean by being humble, y'all. Even till today, I don't have these fucking crazy rules where you can't change your appointment unless you make another deposit. You don't get your deposit back if you change your appointment. I don't do soak off on my own work. I don't do backfills. I don't do pedicures. There's a lot of I don't. And you don't want to be that I don't. You want to be that I do as a nail tech. And that's going to make a big difference, y'all, in your growing career. So that's all I want to share with y'all today, because really it is getting harder, y'all, in this industry. It's not easy. This industry, I thought was hard when I was starting out, but man, now that I'm thinking about it, it's hard nowadays, y'all. It's saturated. Everybody's doing nails. Because of YouTube, social media, they can even do it themselves at home. So now, as nail technician, we have to work harder to build that clientele. We have to really grind a lot to have that clientele, y'all. And respectfully, We have to appreciate our clients, y'all. You know, set yourself a standard as a nail tech. I see so many nail techs just out there, money hungry, charging thousands of dollars on a client's nail because they see other people charging a lot. Yes, I get know your worth, but at least know the client's pocket too, y'all. You can't just be like changing the price on the clients every time they come visit you. You know how many clients come to me and tell me that they fire a nail tech because that nail tech consistently changing the price on them even though they're getting the same type of colors. There's a lot of things that like that, y'all. You know, you're gonna be meeting nail technician who cuts corner, you know, who use bad product, you know, who doesn't clean their tools correctly. You're gonna see all of that, but learn from that, okay? They stay in their lane, you stay in your lane. Do you, boo? Okay? But that's it, y'all. That's how y'all become a nail tech in 2023. Okay? Work hard, give yourself some time. And as you all know, this client right here, this set took me a while because the art that we end up doing, y'all. This art right here is a heart. I love drawing hearts. I don't mind drawing hearts, but when it comes to drawing hearts, it's just everything I draw, I want to be perfect, y'all. I have this OCD where everything I do, it got to be perfect. But if you guys ever struggle with any type of acrylic application, tips application, check my channel out. My channel is going to be very helpful to you. If anything you guys need, DM me on my Instagram. Let me know how I can help you so that I can help you grow. I get so many people messaging me and they are so surprised when I respond to them. It's because I care, y'all. Everything I do, I care. Okay? And if you feel like you're struggling with some kind of skill, hopefully this will make you feel better. You're only going to get better the more you do. Okay? The more you function, the more you work, you will get better. You're not going to get worse. Okay? The only time you get worse is when you quit. If you stop, you're never going to improve because you don't give yourself a chance to really improve in the industry. And that's my honesty, y'all. So I hope after watching this video, you guys are so confident in making the decision to go out there and be a nail tech. You guys have the knowledge to understand the different type of pay system out there for nail tech. You guys understand the difference between working from home, working from a salon, being your own boss. Above all, anything you guys are going through as a nail technician, we all been through it. You're not alone. Okay? If people can make it in this industry, you are too. And the reason why I keep telling you this is because to start a new career, it costs a lot of money and time. And time is something that we cannot take back. And because of that, I don't want you to waste your time. I want you to make time valuable for yourself so that you can make better goals, better plans, but not taking one step back. And that's important, y'all. I teach so many people how to do nails, how to do acrylic. And I tell them it's not gonna take you one class. It's not gonna take you 2 class or 3 class. It's gonna take you months to really be good at what you want to do. You know? And once you get your craft down, you gotta have personality. You have to create that personality. Because personality is gonna make the clients want to be with you, want to connect with you. You know what I mean? And that's my serious feedback, y'all. So if you have any question, leave it in the comment. If you like this video, really give me a thumbs up. It's gonna really help the algorithm shoot it out to more people, more nail techs, you know, that really needs that help or really need to hear this encouragement or really need that motivation. Because that's what I'm all about, y'all. If it ain't positive, it ain't the Thai life. It gotta be positive channel, all fun, all laugh. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do so. And remember, the link in the description is going to help you out when it comes to purchasing any type of nail product. If you want to check out my TikTok channel, there's a link in the description. My Instagram, there's a link in the description. I hope you learned something. I know I didn't talk anything about this nail stuff that I show y'all, but hey, by watching it, you seen it, you want me to talk about it, there's a couple videos, check it out. It's all there for y'all. And one last thing, y'all. Remember, always take one customer at a time. If that customer is not meant for you, don't beat yourself up on it. Move on to the next customer. Because I guarantee you, you're going to be very successful when it comes to this industry. There's only one way to go, is going forward, not going backward. Other than that, I'll see you on my next video. Thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe, like, share, and make sure to go out and take care of those customers. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Thank you. What is going on, everyone?